Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is your love and life reading focused on the second half of March from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always. It's not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that are used for this reading, Cancer. What I chose for you guys this time around for the focus messages is from a brand new deck that was gifted to me by Fire Witch Tarot, and I absolutely love it. It's called Truth Rising. And then we'll go ahead and grab some insight from the top secret deck by Angelic Revelation 144. All right, so let's get started, Cancer. Let's take a look and see what direction this reading is gonna go. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer, for cross watchers, anybody else who's been guided to tune in at this time. Let's take a look. What is it that you need to focus on at this time? I'm guided towards this one here. Ooh, Succubus. Seduces and manipulates men. Okay, so some of you guys might be dealing with somebody like that. That's succubus energy. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what is this top secret energy that needs to come forward at this time. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer. All right, guided to this one here. I am thinking about how to respond to you. Okay, so this is your person coming through with that energy, Cancer. Thinking about how they want to reply. So you might have sent them a message and they're wondering, how to go about responding to a message that you've sent them. Okay, so let's start off with the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon. And let's take a look at that. And if you happen to be male energy, masculine energy, Cancer, you might be dealing with somebody who can be very manipulative, a feminine who is very manipulative in how she interacts with men. That's where that succubus energy is coming from. And perhaps you already know that. So let's take a look and see if that actually plays a part in this reading. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer and love and life, second half of March. What else do we need to know? But clearly your person is telling you, I'm thinking about how to respond to you. So they're being very careful about what it is that they want to say to you at this time. Interesting. Okay, forbidden energy. So whoever it is that you're dealing with that's coming forward with that succubus type energy, they might have tried to approach you and manipulated you into getting into a connection with them when you were already attached and committed elsewhere. There is a stalemate energy here, which is understandable if you're dealing with a forbidden connection here. Off limits. And maybe this person just isn't getting it, They keep trying to possibly reach out to you, text you, message you. And perhaps, Cancer, you might have reached out to this person and said, you know what, we're good. I'm not interested. You might have tried to end things with this person and they're just not getting the memo, so they're thinking about how to respond to you. That's coming through for some of you guys. We have soon. We have obsession. This is crazy. And then we've got passion. And then we've got our song. So some of you guys could have already been married or in a committed relationship, and you're dealing with someone that's overstepping their boundaries, that's entering into forbidden territory, so to speak. But they are very manipulative. They might even be obsessed with you, Cancer. And if you entertain this person, it could have just all been about sex. Especially if you were already committed to somebody else. Could have been a one-night stand for some of you guys. We have regrets coming through here, and then followed by commitment, followed by lust. Interesting. Some of you guys might have regrets over a one-night stand, entering into a third-party situation, a forbidden connection when you were already committed someplace else to someone else. Again, it could have all just been about sex here. We have so close, falling right below obsession. And so I feel this person, more than likely, of course, feminine energy, because a succubus is typically a female that seduces and manipulates men, obsessed about the closeness that you guys may have shared at one point in time. But it is tied into lies and manipulation. Wow. That is interesting. I don't think I've ever had a storyline come forward in that way. So let's add to this with some Mystic Moon oracles. So I just feel like there's a partnership that's been threatened by somebody that knew more than likely you were unavailable, Cancer, and reached out to you anyway, tried to seduce you, manipulate you. So what's coming through here for me is, especially for my Cancer masculines, which is very specific in energy here. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see where else this goes. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer and love and life. Second half of March. And if you're a cross watcher for a Cancer, if you happen to be feminine, watching for a masculine Cancer, perhaps this is a part of what it is that you're dealing with here. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know for Cancer and love and life? Second half of March. What else, please? Fear. Somebody's got regrets. They're afraid to come forward, possibly, or tied into their fears for some reason. We have new direction. So I feel here, what I'm picking up is and I know this is so specific, okay, but this is what I'm picking up. So for my masculine Cancers, you know you messed up, especially if you were already married or you were in a committed partnership. Excuse me. And your divine feminine decided to go in a different direction because you either had a one-night stand, part of a third-party situation, there were lies, you got into something that perhaps you regret getting into, and now you've got somebody here, more than likely a feminine energy that's obsessed with you, and perhaps you've tried to cut it off, reached out and basically ended it, and they're thinking about how to respond to that. So that's one storyline that I'm picking up off of. And for others, your partner simply could have cheated on you. So of course, if you happen to be feminine Cancer, and you have a partner that cheated on you, that entered into a third-party situation or had a one-night stand, and they're afraid to reach out to you for fear of rejection, or that you're just not ready to even entertain any sort of interaction with them. And so the commitment is at a standstill. It is at a stalemate because somebody decided to switch directions. Couldn't handle what happened between the two of you. It hurt too much. But, you know, the love is still here. The devotion to the partnership, the commitment. We do have divine masculine energy coming through here. So some pretty heavy masculine energy is what I'm picking up here. That's really embroiled in this whole scenario. And we have refocus. And if you look at that card, it's a female figure in that photo, refocusing, new direction. Okay, so I feel my feminines, you decided to walk away from this masculine. Either they couldn't do the right thing, or they just told you lies, had a one-night stand, really hurt you, betrayed you. But they have a lot of admiration here for you. Okay? There's still a possibility to create ascension in this partnership that is tapped into the energy of the sun for me, which is, of course, very positive in energy, very successful, tied into unions and marriages that can still work itself out despite the challenges of one-night stands and infidelities and third-party situations. Yes, there are lessons that need to be learned here, no doubt about that. But here we are. They want you back. They want you back. Especially for my feminines tuning in. Your masculine, they know they messed up is what I'm picking up here. Yeah, very specific message. That's what I'm getting here. It's like, please come back. I know I fucked up. Please come back. I know I lied. I know I had a one-night stand. I know I cheated on you. But I still love you. I want you back. I'm still devoted to our connection. I'm learning lessons that I should have learned a long time ago. You know, that's what this is all a part of. And they're holding out their hand, wanting a second chance, wanting reconciliation here. And there could even be a particular song that's tied into your connection. There's sheet music in that photo. Somebody could be a musician. Somebody could be a singer or play an instrument. Okay, so let's add some tarot messages to this. I'm going to set these guys aside so I have a little bit more room. But yeah, interesting storyline coming through here for you, Cancer. Typically, my readings are more predominantly geared towards feminines that are watching my readings. But of course, you know, I've got male viewers as well. And so in this particular instance, it's more geared towards the majority towards my masculine Cancers that might have gotten themselves into situations with a succubus type female, and they're causing drama and issues here. They're obsessed with you, and you might have certainly regretted getting involved with this person, but they're still wanting to be a part of your life, you know. But the person that you ultimately want to be with has detached themselves from you because of what's happened here. So if you happen to resonate with that, that's what's coming through for my masculines, my masculine energy for Cancer. All right, so let's grab some tarot and let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. This is the Bougie deck by Salbiadora of Eat, Read, Love. We have the Empress, okay? So we already have the divine masculine coming through here. And now the Empress is making an appearance. What I'm feeling here, because we have a succubus, so the Empress is here guarding her territory. You know, it's like, get the fuck out. It's like, bye. You know, you're stepping on forbidden territory. This is my part of the universe. It's like, you don't belong here. And if you happen to be feminine energy, Cancer, you and your masculine could have children. You could be a mother figure. You could have children together. You have a family life. And this succubus comes in and ruins that dynamic here. The Empress also has earth energy attached to it, so you might have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or that's the person that you're dealing with or focusing on for this reading. But I feel here for my feminine Cancers, you're coming forward as the Empress. This is manifestation of growth. This is success and abundance. Very feminine energy. Mother Earth, a loving mother. This is tied into feelings and emotions and your intuition. Promise of future success here. We have Justice, followed by the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, okay? So that Justice energy, interesting because it's falling right below commitment. So those of you, again, who either were married or you live together, very committed partnership, and then this person came in and really ruined the dynamic of your partnership is what I'm picking up from that. The Justice card is Libra energy. So your partner could be a Libra. But this is honesty, this is fairness, this is the truth, this is testing one's integrity. It's also tied into the legal field, okay? A legal commitment, so that's marriage. There's definitely a need for balance and harmony here. But because we are at a stalemate right now, I don't feel you guys are quite there yet, but you can get there eventually. Because this is giving you guys the opportunity to move forward and create this wish fulfillment in the partnership. That is the Nine of Cups. The Justice card is a soul contract between two people. That's what I'm picking up off of that. So Nine of Cups is water energy. You are a water sign, Cancer. During this time that's challenging you as well, especially for my masculines, you might also be drinking a little bit too much at this time. But the Nine of Cups is satisfaction. It is wish fulfillment. It's beautiful energy. It's emotional stability. And that's what's needed here between you and your partner. Because you have been dealing with somebody who is manipulating the situation, manipulating the connection here. It was forbidden. You know, they should have just stayed out of it, but they didn't. So more than likely they knew that you were unavailable, Cancer, and chose to go after you anyway. You know, not to say that those of you resonating with this are completely innocent, because you allowed this person in. And it's almost like the moment you let him in, you might have had regrets over doing that and ruined the dynamic of your partnership that was actually going along quite well. So we have the Page of Cups, followed by the King of Cups. More water energy, more of your own vibe, Cancer. So some of you guys, some of my masculines, you're coming through as this King of Cups. And part of the lesson that the King of Cups teaches us is that only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you're looking for. And perhaps you forgot about that when you entered into a one-night stand or a third-party situation that was off limits to begin with, and you're dealing with somebody that knew that from the very beginning. You know, it's tied into lies, sex. That's all it was, manipulation. The Page of Cups, more water energy. So there's actually a happy surprise attached to that. And since it's your own energy, Cancer, it could be you that's bringing your partner or whoever it is that you're at a distance from. Perhaps you have plans as to how to reach out to your feminine to fix what is broken between the two of you. And I love how we have the Queen of Cups right after that. So we have a couple right here. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, both water energy. So you might be focused on a fellow water sign here, Cancer. So the two of you will come back together. There's a potential that you guys can work this through. You can come back together. You can overcome this. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer in love and life, second half of March. All right, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Cancer, please, angels and spirit guides? Free yourself, yeah. Free yourself from third parties. Free yourself from this succubus, if you resonate with that. Free yourself from forbidden energies, situations that are off limits. Take back control of your life, exactly. Exactly. And when it comes to fixing the dynamic of your relationship with your person, Cancer, this is the next card. Let go of control issues. So when it comes to this succubus scenario, you need to free yourself from that. When it comes to your partnership that you're committed to or want to recommit yourself to, you got to let go of the control issues and allow it to unfold naturally, is what these cards are communicating to you. Because you both have your own free will. And if your person has detached themselves from you, you need to honor that in order for them to give them the space that they need until they're ready to even entertain the two of you coming back together or working through the issues here. Make the effort. And if you look at that photo, it's the little boy reaching out to the little girl. So for me, it's the masculines that need to make the effort to win back the feminine. But yes, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. That is so important here for you guys to fix this. Because for some of you guys, it could have just been a meaningless one-night stand, didn't mean anything. And your partner could have certainly realized they made a mistake, which is why we've got regrets here. It happened, it's in the past, you can't change it. So if you ultimately want to fix this, you can. But you both have to want this to work on your partnership. Clearly, they want you back. Forgiving and learning, it's crucial here to be able to repair the damage that has been caused by this situation. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Exactly. What's happened is done. Can't change it. Okay, so let's take a look and see what it is that your person needs to say to you at this time. Cancer, let's take a look at that. And some of these words too could be coming from you, but typically right now I'm focusing on your person, whoever it is that you want back in your life, or whoever it is that you're having challenges with and wanting them to return. Let's take a look at that, okay? So angels and spirit guides for Cancer. We'll grab a few from here. Take whichever ones resonate with you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. All right, let's grab the bottom one. Here we go. Okay. All right. What do we have, guys? Okay, first one. I am planning a romantic trip for us to reconnect. I want to cherish you with loving adoration. So that could be tied into that happy surprise that I mentioned earlier with the Page of Cups. A vacation, a romantic trip to reconnect. Next message. My desire is to have a family with you. Would you have a baby with me? So this is for those of you who want to reconnect and start a family. Perhaps, again, you guys never had a chance to work on that before all this drama came about. You know, we do have the Empress here, which represents pregnancy as well. Fertility, motherhood. Next message. I think of you before I sleep. I dream of you all night and wake to think of you again. You know, you guys are missing each other. They miss you, you miss them. Right now, you guys are definitely going through some challenging times. Next message. I know that I need to make amends for my mistakes. I am contemplating how to do this because I want to show you how much you mean to me. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Exactly. That's on point. Next message. Loving you is knowing what true love is. There is no logical explanation for my feelings. My heart only responds to yours. You are my endless love. Okay? And perhaps some of you guys really needed to hear that. You know, having a partner who hurt you, who betrayed you, who cheated on you, a one-night stand, a third-party situation, none of that stuff is easy to deal with. But they're coming through here letting you know that they consider you to be their true love. Last message. You are the owner of my heart, my feelings, my soul, and my body. I belong to you. We are one. I love you. And based off of those of you who resonate with this, that whole succubus mentality and having to deal with somebody like that, because I feel your person has some major regrets over allowing this person in. And they needed to experience this to wake up and realize you are the person that holds the key to their heart, nobody else. Certainly not this person. They love you still. Okay? So let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. Cancer. We'll grab a few from here, and as always, take what resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer in love and life, second half of March. Let's see what else. Okay. All right, what do we have? Playfulness. Trust, yeah. Okay. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. I can't speak. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. And I know it's very difficult to find times to even want to laugh or even think of fun times when you're going through some challenging situations in your relationship or even in your life, period. But it is coming through here that laughter is the best therapy, however difficult it might be sometimes. Love is the greatest healer. And you will have those times again, I feel, Cancer, with your person. You will have more fun memories that you can build with one another. Next message. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And I have a feeling your person has learned that lesson. They made a choice, they regret it, but it really helped them to understand and appreciate what it is that they had before all of this drama happened. Next message. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So if some of you guys need that alone time, take it. If you're not ready to engage with your person, if you're not even ready to talk, that's okay. Take all the time you need because you don't want to rush into that. If this is all too fresh and raw for you and your heart is still really hurting and reeling from what's happened, take the time that you need. Take a step back if you need it. Which is why we have this refocus card coming through. Okay. We also have that new direction. So if you feel, especially for my feminines, what I'm picking up here is if you just feel the need to distance yourself for now, then that's what you have to do for you, your own peace of mind. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform because you're allowing the universe to help you out. You're allowing the universe to work on your behalf, to help you out somehow. And this is also a need to rebuild the trust that was broken between you and your partner. And the transformation occurs because you can't change what happened anyway. So you have to accept what's happened and then move on and try to come up with a solution to fix it if that's possible, which I feel for most of you tuning into this and relating to this, it is fixable because your person ultimately wants to come back into your life. If you guys can get onto the same page, you know, we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups represented here, the two of you coming back together. All right, so let's grab some final thoughts from the healing messages here, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer in love and life, second half of March. Let's see what it is that you need to hear to close out this reading. Some healing thoughts here for Cancer. We have signs. Signs that are trying to grab your attention at this time, Cancer. Specific only to you and or your person. It's going to grab your attention. It could be a number. It could be your person's name. It could be a song. You know, whatever it is. It's meant for only you, whatever this sign is. To give you clarity. To give you a breakthrough. To give you a solution, an answer, in however way you need it. Serenity. You guys have already been through hell and back here, I feel. You've already been through something traumatic. So serenity is telling you here, Cancer, that things are going to smooth out. It's not going to be so crazy and traumatic and chaotic. It's going to smooth out, a lot more tranquil and peaceful. We have dreams here. Make your dreams happen. Pay attention to the messages that are being conveyed to you from these dreams. And if part of what it is that you're dreaming about is having your person come back into your life, that's possible. It's totally possible. And look at this. Harmony. Beautiful. letting you know that life can be happy and harmony. I can't even speak. Can be happy once again and put you back into a place of harmony. This is my 12th reading today, so excuse me, guys, my brain is fried. Whew. Your relationship can find harmony and balance once again. Okay, and this is the last card, freedom. Exactly. Free yourself from this succubus. Free yourself from challenging situations, toxic connections that are truly just weighing you down. Distance yourself from people like that are causing drama in your life. Take back control of your life, Cancer, if this is something that you're dealing with. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. I hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you. I do hope that it offered you some clarity and guidance at this time. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I will be back real soon, guys, with a lot more readings for you. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.